Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and today I'm cleaning a regular repeat customer, and I actually just finished cleaning these two chairs over here. These are very expensive chairs. He told me that he paid about $4,000 each for these. These are the lift chairs, and they're very, very expensive. They clean up pretty well, actually. There were some bad stains on one in particular, and they took a little bit of ingenuity to get out. Actually, I tried everything, and then I thought, wonder if Windex would work. And believe it or not, it actually did. And out it came. So, the stains came out. There's about maybe a half a dozen or so little spots, and it's the only thing that would work. And that's fine, whatever works. And then, of course, I rinsed it out very thoroughly. But anyway, this carpet, I've been cleaning this for this gentleman for quite a few years now. He actually was the service writer at the repair shop where I used to take my vehicle. Met him there, and been cleaning his carpets ever since, at least 5 years, I guess, maybe longer. So I've been cleaning this carpet repeatedly. It's very, very deteriorated. The very first time I saw this carpet, it was already very obviously worn, pile damage, very significant pile damage in all the traffic areas. Part of the reason is because it is a polyester, and of course they don't stand up to wear and tear. Plus, he's a big guy, and the more weight you have, the more pressure and stress you put on the carpet, of course. Anyway, I wanted to point out that when I was here the last time, this whole area here, there's about maybe a dozen fairly large black blotchy stains in this whole area right here. And he wasn't even sure where they came from. I suspect probably either himself or his wife were putting lotion on and then walking on the carpet. That is not an uncommon thing to see happen in bedrooms. I can't remember whether or not he admitted to that or not. But anyway, they were very obvious, quite black, and I was a little concerned about how well they would come out, and I was concerned if they would return. And anyway, here I am. This is about 4 months ago I was here, and they did not return. And I mentioned that to him, and he said, oh yeah, they came out, no problem at all, and they did not come back. So just goes to show you how well this works. I'll be doing this little room as well. So let's go for a little spin. I'm just going to, the carpet actually is looking really quite clean. I was only here, like I said, a few months ago. And the reason I'm cleaning it again right now is because they actually sold the house, and they're moving out pretty quick. And he wanted to, I guess, brighten it up for the new owners, which is nice. And so I'll be giving it a clean, and I'm just going to be needing to clean it with an Iron Man cotton pad, and so I'll only do a single stage. And of course, I already did do a very thorough pre-vacuuming with my Hoover Hush Tone. And I just want to talk a little bit about pre-vacuuming in this video, because somebody posted a comment on one of the carpet cleaner Facebook pages, and they were talking about how they never pre-vacuum a carpet, and they've never done it, I think, or virtually never. And they're bragging about how, you know, you don't need to vacuum your carpet or the carpet for your customer, and if you're having to vacuum for your customer, then you're not marketing the right way. And he was saying that you should get your customer to pre-vacuum for you, etc., etc. And it's kind of comical to read this long thought this person had put together, and arguing about why professional carpet cleaners shouldn't be pre-vacuuming the carpet. And of course, this is just a ridiculous thing to even suggest, because we're supposed to be professional carpet cleaners, and part of the process of properly cleaning the carpet is to remove as much dry particulate soil from the carpet before you actually start the cleaning process, because regardless of which method you use, if you leave that, and there can be a fair amount of dry particulate soils and junk and everything on the carpet prior to vacuuming, and of course you never really get it fully out, but you try to get out as much as you can beforehand by using a proper performing professional grade vacuum. You want to remove as much as possible, because otherwise, as soon as you start cleaning the carpet, that junk in the carpet is going to interfere with your cleaner's ability to clean the soil that you're there to clean in the first place, and it will you won't be able to clean as well, because so much of your cleaner will be addressing the soil that you should have vacuumed out. And to say that you will count on your customer to pre-vacuum the carpet, well, that's not a very wise thing to do, for a few reasons. And one reason is that you have no idea how good their vacuum is, and often they have inferior vacuums, or their vacuum is not operating correctly and they don't even realize it, or the bag is choked full and the filter has never been cleaned, and, or when they vacuum, most people aren't really all that thorough. They're going to vacuum in a kind of a haphazard manner and not cover every square inch, whereas you, as a professional, when you pre-vacuum the carpet, you're going to take the time to vacuum every square inch, and you're going to be paying attention to your edges and corners and deal with the edges and corners as well, ideally, and do a proper and thorough vacuuming. And of course, you're going to use a vacuum that's got really good performance ratings, and you're going to make sure it's in great shape. Brush roll's not worn out, and it's not jammed up, and your bag or your filters are clean, and thing is operating at peak efficiency all the time, because you're a professional. And to suggest that anyone who would assume or expect that when they get to the job that they should be pre-vacuuming, that's a bad thing, is just really quite a ridiculous thing to say. However, in this particular case, the individual that I'm referring to does a lot, and maybe even primarily, empty apartments, move-outs, and that's the focus of their business. So they're not getting into the kind of homes that I, for example, would get into, where I get into a lot of very high-end homes, and in homes worth millions of dollars, literally, and the people in these homes that I deal with, they, quite frankly, would be offended if you would suggest that they should pre-vacuum the carpet before the professional comes. They're paying you to do it. They're paying me to do that, and they expect it. And it's part of our marketing, actually, is that we do that. And virtually no other carpet cleaner that I'm aware of, at least in my area, even bothers doing that, no matter what method they're using. But that's the proper way to carpet clean, and we charge. We're not. I'll put it this way: we're not at the empty apartment move-out rate for our cleaning, and I haven't been there for decades, actually. We charge a good rate for what we're doing, and we include everything: sanitizing, deodorizing, anti-allergen treatment, and a protector, and dry time normally about an hour, and pre-vacuuming, and stain removal, and on and on and on it goes. Everything it's a full service cleaning that we provide, and fairly dirty, not bad. Needed to clean, but to suggest that a professional carpet cleaner shouldn't do the first and most important step of carpet cleaning is not a very wise way to go about operating the business, in my opinion. But if your focus is on empty move-outs, and you're charging is bargain basement prices to do what's basically an inferior cleaning, and a cleaning that doesn't include the proper steps to do a thorough cleaning. Well, maybe you don't want to care whether or not you vacuum, but that's not the way that we operate. And in fact, in almost every case, for my residential jobs anyway, I have pre-vacuumed this carpet, and as you can see, I am cleaning it with my machine here, lifting and removing the emulsified soil with the absorbent cotton pad. And when I'm finished, when I go back to the beginning, I'm going to go back over the carpet with my vacuum, and I'm going to vacuum it all over again, to partly to groom the carpet, but also it will aid a little bit in the dry time, although there's so little moisture used anyway, it won't really make much of a difference to the dry time, but the carpet will look a lot better with it being groomed with the vacuum. Lift up the pile, and any particulate that may have been pulled up in the actual cleaning process, it'll pick that up, any junk or whatever. Because sometimes it will do that, and that's all part of the process to do a really thorough carpet cleaning job. At least that's the way that we do it, and I think that's the way that any professional carpet cleaner should do it. And so if somebody is suggesting to you on one of these Facebook pages that you don't need to pre-vacuum, and you shouldn't do that, particularly if you're a new guy and you're reading these comments and you're thinking, well, maybe I don't have to pre-vacuum. Well, I wouldn't advise you do that. You will in the end shoot yourself in the foot, because the kind of clientele that attracts at lowball bargain basement pricing, where you're winning by being the cheapest guy around and providing the most inferior service, but it's cheap. Well, that's not a way to grow a business, and it's not the proper way to do a business. You should always do whatever you do to the best that you can, and that will pay off in dividends all the more, because you will kind of reap what you sow scenario. Provide good quality service and a full, honest service to the best of your ability, and you will get the kind of clientele that you want. And I don't think you want the people that are always looking for the cheapest possible price and don't care about the quality. That's not the way to grow a carpet cleaning business, or any business for that matter. At least that's my view. But anyway, let's have a look at the side B here. A little bit more soiling, but the rest will be dealt with the encapsulating cleaning solution that I use. And that's that. So, just give it a pad. I'll let you go. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.